Hi everyone, welcome back to our C++ tutorials for beginners. In today's video, we will be creating a C++ program to calculate a person's BMI. BMI stands for Body Mass Index, and it will display whether the person has optimal weight or whether the person is underweight or even overweight. So let's read the question together.
The BMI is often used to determine whether a person with a sedentary lifestyle is overweight or underweight for his or her height. A person's BMI is calculated with the following formula: BMI equals weight times 703 divided by height. Design a program that calculates and displays a person's body mass index, BMI, and displays a message indicating whether the person has optimal weight, is underweight, or is overweight. A sedentary person's weight is considered to be optimal if his or her BMI is between 18.5 and 25. If the BMI is less than 18.5, the person is considered to be underweight. If the BMI value is greater than 25, the person is considered to be overweight.
So we are going to follow about 5 steps to solve this question. Our first step is that we will create variables. We will create variables for weight, height, and also for the BMI. Our next step, which is our second step, is that we will ask the user for weight and height. The weight is supposed to be in pounds, and also our height is supposed to be in inches. After that, our third step is where we calculate for the BMI. A formula was given in the question as BMI is equal to weight times 703 over height squared. So that's the formula that we are going to use to calculate for our BMI. And then our fourth step is that we will display the BMI. So we display the results that we have for the BMI. After that, you have to make the comparison. So here you bring if statements here to check whether the person is underweight, the person is overweight, or the person is having an optimal weight. So let's start writing our code. Alright, so I will start by declaring my variables. Okay, so I'll write a comment here as declaration of variables. I need 3 variables for this question. The first variable that I'll declare, the data type that I'll use first of all will be double. Okay, so double for my data type. I'm going to declare a variable for weight, a variable for height, and as well as BMI. So the BMI, so I'll declare a variable for it. Okay, so BMI. Alright, let me be clearing the spaces. It's not necessary. Yes. So after the declaration of my variables, I'll then ask the user for weight and height. To do this, I'll first see out, I'll bring my double less than in double quotes. I'll write enter. I'm starting from the weight. Okay, so enter your weight. Okay, I need the weight in pounds, so I have to add it to the question. So in pounds here, for the user to know that I need the weight in pounds. Okay, all right, let me end the line. After that, I will see in what weight, because it's the weight that we need from the user. The next thing that I'll do is to ask for the height. Okay, so see out, so I'll bring my double less than and into double quotes. I'll write enter your height. The height, so I need the height in inches. Okay, so I'll add it, so in inches. All right, yes, and I'll end the line. After this, I'll write C in what is the height that I need, so C in height. Very good. After this, I have to calculate for the BMI, because all the information I need to calculate for the BMI has been given to me. So I have to now calculate for the BMI. Okay, so I write a comment here as calculate. the BMI. Okay, so to calculate for the BMI, the formula was given in the question as BMI is equal to weight, okay, multiplying 703 all over into another bracket your height squared. Okay, so it's the height multiplying itself. Okay, so now you'll be able to calculate for your body mass index. After the calculation, the next thing that you need to do is to display the BMI. Okay, so I'll write a comment here as display BMI or display the BMI. Alright, so to display my BMI, very simple. You write your C out, double less than in double quotes. You say your BMIs, so your BMI, your body mass index is, bring a space here, double less than again, you write BMI, okay, and then you end the line. Very good. Now that you've been able to display your BMI, the next thing that you're supposed to do is to check whether the person is overweight, underweight, or having an optimal weight. Okay, so I'll write the comment here as health indicator. Display the health indicator. Okay, so display health health indicator. Alright, to display the health indicator, this is where my if statements are going to be useful here. Okay, the question gave us how to calculate for the health indicator or to display the health indicator. Let's look at the question once again. The question said that I'm starting from this part. If the BMI is less than 18.5, the person is considered to be underweight. Okay, yes, this is what I'm talking about. If the BMI is less than 18.5, the person is considered to be underweight. So this is our first statement that we are going to write. Okay, so let me go back to my IDE and say if. This is how you write if statements. You bring an if into double brackets. Into your brackets, you say the question said that BMI, if the BMI is less than, okay, so BMI is what? Less than, okay, so if the BMI is less than 18.5, so 18.5, the person is what? Underweight. Okay, so I'll say if BMI is less than 18.5, I'll come outside the brackets and bring a curly bracket here and display the message to the user. So see out, you are underweight. Alright, yes, so I'll let the user know that if he or she is having a BMI which is less than 18.5, he or she is what? Underweight. Okay, and then I'll end the line. So that's our first if statement. Our next if statement will be what? Let's look at the question once again. Let's look at this one here. The first one, it says that a person's weight is what? Considered to be optimal if his or her BMI is between 18.5 and what? 25. So what this means is that if the weight is what? Greater than or equal to 18.5 and also less than or equal to 25, the person is having an optimal weight. So let's write this one as well. So to write it, you say else if, and then bring your condition here, that if the BMI, okay, is greater than or equal to, this is how you write the greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to what? 18.5. And at the same time, so this is how you write the and. You bring double and at the same time the BMI is what? Less than or equal to what? 25. Okay, if you see out you have an optimal weight, so you bring your curly brackets here and say see out your double less than in double quotes you have an optimal weight. You move outside and end the line. Now, if the person is not underweight and at the same time the person is not having an optimal weight, automatically the person is having the person is overweight. Okay, so you just write an else and then you won't bring any condition here, because as I said earlier, if you are not underweight or you are not having an optimal weight, you are overweight automatically. So you just bring your else with no condition and you see out in double quotes, you say you you are overweight. You are overweight. Great. And I'll end the line. Alright, so this brings us to the end of our if statements and the end of our program as well. Okay, so let's run our code and see what we have. So we've been asked to enter our weight in pounds. Okay, I'll say okay, my weight is, let's say, 95. I want to try for underweight. Okay, so I'll say my weight is 95 and then my height I'll go for 68. Great. So it says that what your BMI is what 14.4431 and you are underweight. So yes, we know that if you are underweight, you are supposed to be less than 18. So since 14 is less than 18, a message will be displayed telling me that I'm at underweight. We can also try for optimal weight as well. Let's see. So the weight I'll go for 125. Okay, and with my height I'll go for 68 inches. Let me run this one too and see. Great. So my BMI is at 19.0041 and I'm having an optimal weight since my weight is between 18.5 and 25. You can also try for how do you call it, overweight. Yes, overweight. And that's it for today. So today we've been able to write a program to calculate for um body mass index and determine if a person is what underweight, optimal weight or overweight. Okay, so you can try modifying the program to handle different units as well. And please, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up by liking the video, subscribe to the channel for more C++ tutorials, and leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.